BZM, I mean, despite that death, he is out CSing the Zeus right now as Taiga bot lane. It's off the snowball. Time dilation is there as well, slowing him along with Amar. They both have to be kind of careful. He does have a decent lead as Amar getting a nice static link in the bot lane, but the Wyvern
is going to hit 6 right now.
Pursuing from Monet. Yep, Zeus ult is close. As Siamese Cat is getting pursued now as well. Monet, though, he has to be a little bit careful. His time walk not quite available. And there's the Thunder God's Wrath from Ori, taking out Amar. The bash looks like he'll find a kill for himself, but Monet will get the trade again. Nicely played from ASTER. Good communication as well. Waning Rift in the mid lane. He does have 2 wand charges. He'll pop it. Still 5 mana away. Instead, he's going to go for Blade Fury, but that is going to force the Primal Split. Now he's going to get chased a bit, the stun to come out, and Urag has to be a bit careful here.
Damage.
Yeah, but he has some backup in the form of Seb and company. The entirety of OG seemingly is here to try to keep their carry alive, and they'll do so. Now XXS in his regular Panda form looks to be very dead.
Secondary mechanism for winning those fights. It's really more about the splits.
Yeah, he's already working on it. Amar is going to get off the static link along with his ult as Ori. Going to get saved for the time being by Siamese Cat. Here comes the first chrono of the game. Thunder God's Wrath is there. Amar is dead. Now the question is, will Taiga be able to reciprocate onto Ori? Orb is coming, coiled. So BZM comes in for the kill on Ori instead. That ends up being a favorable trade for OG despite the death onto Amar. Now the illusory orb continues. Baboka, it gets off the spike carapace, but it was phase shifted off. Now Siamese Cat trapped in by Taiga. Nicely done, but the save onto himself. And Taiga maybe a little bit too far this time. Gets off the snowball, but it'll be a hard one to get out of. A couple more right clicks popular, but just all of a sudden this tournament, everyone's picking it up. Seb, you have to hold that thought, because I had to see that thunderclap come to fruition, but Impale with the mana burn. BZM's out of mana right now. Waning Rift to the high ground. Oh, he's actually going to dodge the Thunderbolt. Very nicely played, but BZM getting pursued again, and Ori still finds the damage anyway. And now Uragi inside the curse.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Very clutch if they're able to find the enemy heroes.
Yeah, we got the Waning Rift, the silence onto the Wyvern, so no curse to come. Taiga can come to get a free pick off, but it's going to be at the trade of Taiga himself, as Monet is here to clean. See if they'll need it to take this tower, as Seb continuing to kind of annoy here.
Yeah, they need to kill him. He is just holding this tower. They're going to commit for him.
They're going to jump now and surrounded, and he's literally just stuck in place as the bash is coming.
Unless Void will be out of a clutch chrono to save him.
Yes.
And Seb again continuing to annoy, despite this tier 1 tower not even being there anymore. He still showed up to see if they can actually kill him. Spencer's Blast does a lot of damage, pops the wand, but Baboka's here. Very slow motion. So
ASTER are smoked up. They're looking to try to gank the Juggernaut right now.
Yep, XXS. His smoke is going to break. Looking to use that ultimate. Thunder God's Wrath is there. He's going to get stunned. Omni Slash, but there's the Cold Embrace for the save. Monet not wanting to use the chrono, but he's going to have to use it on his teammate and try to focus on the Enchantress. They can't right-click at all. So the Brewmaster dies before the split, and Monet has to try to time walk to safety. He's getting pursued now by Amar. He's taking heavy damage. Baboka looking for the Impale. He'll get it onto Amar, but he's going to get crushed. Cold Embrace comes, and going for the Thunderclap before even getting his ult off as OG now into the pit. So Roche #1. It might be contested by ASTER. As you can see, the Dota win probability is very even at the moment. But BZM goes to the high ground. XXS gets off the Primal Split now, so let's see if he can get in the pit in time. It looks like he will, because Roche is only at half HP. Now Taiga getting bursted down. Be enough without the Chrono and the Wyvern ult. As Taiga into the pit now, Baboka, Vendetta, Spike Carapace is there with the Impale. Amar's already at half HP, and now Monet trying to focus on him, but the BKB comes out from Amar, getting out the static link as well. He's getting really low, has to walk to the other side though. And now Monet, with the time walk, reverses back to try to finish off Taiga instead and save Ori in the process. So they get the support in Taiga and Amar, but Ori gets deleted by BZM seemingly everywhere on this puck. Now Seb It's gonna take some right-click action from Monet.
OG, so they can definitely jump the back line.
BZM. Get the jump now as Seb. He's gonna get bursted. It's not quite enough for the kill. Blizzard Blast does come in as Seb is still the one getting focus of all these heroes, and the Primal Split is used to take him out very effectively. Cold Embrace now, but the Chronosphere saving him for now as it's on 3 heroes. Can they get Yuragi inside? He's getting bashed repeatedly. So ASTER coming out on top of this fight so far, but the snowball coming in from Taiga. At the very least, they will get Siamese Cat, so no more Cold Embraces to come. Taiga slowed to a crawl.
Bottom tower has fallen.
The sprites are with us.
And ASTER did not call his bluff. You think they're gonna call Seb on this one?
Well, we'll see. Nimbus is there. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, that's a lot of damage. Monet is gonna pop the BKB, trying to bait them into this Chronosphere. It's gonna kill Taiga as a result. And we'll see if they find it. Baboka breaking it, but doesn't look like there's a dust. In fact, Ori's found with this coil, but look at the damage done to BZM as a result. Now the save onto Ori to keep him alive for the time being. And the ult comes out from Siamese Cat as well as the puck. Very low on HP. He's going to drop it. It turns into a triple kill from Monet. Huge turnaround from ASTER as Yuragi able to get that Omni Slash out. But like you said, there is the Cold Embrace again. Monet pops the BKB, gets a lot of his HP back, and now turning his sights to Yuragi. That is death number 1. The Aegis is down as Amar is trying to save his teammate, but another Bruise Split comes and another Chrono actually. Monet just came off cooldown, gets off that, gets a nice kill there, and now onto Yuragi they go. And he's completely surrounded here, and he's going to be brought down to a full team wipe for ASTER. Pick him off, but BZM keeping his distance now. Saw the power of Siamese Cat. I mean, his saves are kind of out of control here. We're going to see a coil. That's going to be the death of Baboka to start this fight. Snowball kind of delaying things. Taiga's able to link out to safety.
Leap out. Yeah, and also with the BKB when during the Cold Embrace, so then he's pretty much invincible.
Oh, we have the Thunder God's Wrath to give it a little bit of vision, but an instant snowball into the blink from Taiga. But he's getting jumped, and Monet and company. Baboka in the Vendetta form. Trying to slow them down. Taiga onto the high ground. Early Primal Split. Monet goes in, but not able to get the Chrono off. As the Nimbus comes in, and BZM might be caught out. He's going to get stunned right off the bat. Another right click will do it. He's going to get off his orb, but he's dead, and a gem drops. Big kill for ASTER. Now Enchantress looks to be, they're just going to lift him up and ignore him. Like, God, I'm so sick of this Enchantress. Big mana burn on Yuragi, though. And he's going to get chronoed, and he's going to be brought down. Disgusting. Roche Pit fight combination.
And Seb,
all of their heroes basically in the jump onto Seb. He's dead. Does
a ward down to the high ground too. ASTER looks like they're going to fight into it anyway.
BZM, he's going to pop the smoke, but there we see Monet going in to get some nice vision with that Thunder God's Wrath, and this will be a dieback onto Seb if he's bursted down, but Yuragi comes in with the Blade Fury Shard combination. Seb is dead. Here's the Chronosphere, but the counter curse is there, and the right click's being applied to Yuragi. Will it be enough? He gets off the Omni Slash at the last moment. The snowball coming in as well. Amar using the spider legs to get to the other side, but the static link will not remain. Siamese Cat is dead. Will buy back though. Baboka gets a beautiful impale onto Amar, who drops shortly after. Double buyback now from OG as Yuragi on the run, completely retreating here.
He needs the juke.
He's trying to get pursued, but you can see BZM trying to create some space. The coil was used. Not sure if they caught anybody, but it's going to turn into a triple kill from Nay.
See Yuragi.
And 2 dead from OG. Lifted up Yuragi. Does have his Blade Fury. Will use it, but the bash is there. Monet. Another ult comes out from XXS, trying to get this stun up onto Amar, gets off his spider legs there as well. That'll be a dieback for him if they're able to contain him. He's on the cliff, they see him. Thunderbolt is there as well. And he's just right-clicking as a Zeus, and it's gonna be enough.
We'll see how much they care about that. Right now, ASTER's backline line it really needs to be saved.
They want Seb. They're actually going to use the Primal Split, and there's the Void Spirit coming out as well. Seb, he's dead inside the Nimbus. 70 seconds of no Enchantress.
That's a nice.
Still, Monet, he has his Chrono. He's going to use it on Yuragi. Where is he? Where was he to begin this fight? He's going to got the Omni Slash at the last moment, though, to try to stay alive, but it's more of a defensive measure than anything else, as two are dead for OG, and Yuragi getting chased. But he will get his blink off with the Blade Fury, as Amar inside this Nimbus has to BKB in a
game is the Zeus and the Wyvern.
Yeah, but they run into Monet and XXS instead. Seb, he's going to take the Primal Split to himself, it looks like, inside the Nimbus as well. He's going to pop a BKB of his own. Do they have enough to rip through him? It doesn't look like. But the other side of the fight, the deletion of Siamese Cat is huge, but the Chronosphere coming out onto Yuragi with the first damage from the Zeus. Is it enough? Yes, but the buyback comes out from Yuragi now. And Seb, they're still trying to go on top of him, but the instant sheep from Amar, can they turn this around onto the Faceless Void? Monet gets the time walk off, and he's very healthy indeed, and Taiga actually positions himself forward because of the snowball, but there, the buyback from Yuragi coming to fruition now, as the Blade Fury just ripping through this void. Buyback though, two of them from ASTER, and it's another 5v4 in favor of OG, but they lose the puck, and he buys back now. And Amar gets off another sheep, this time onto Ori, finally pops that BKB, but another Primal Split comes out as Amar attempting to TP out the bash, not there. So OG staying alive here, but in the river. Don't think they can save him, so now it's a 4v4. Surely there's no buybacks available. I guess there's one on the Ench and Brew for now. As the next Roach is up, but Seb inside this Nimbus is gonna get the spin help from Yuragi. But it looks like Seb will eventually fall. Finally, double kill from Monet. This out. It's one advantage ASTER could have, but then again, you are playing against an Ench with creeps. Oh, but the jump onto Amar. There's the Chronosphere, but that is a dead Wyvern to start us out. It is a decent Chronosphere on the two, and Nimbus doing a lot of damage, but you can see Amar buying back into the game. The Faceless Void, oh my god, he gets the Chronosphere off just at the last moment, and Monet, he'll find one. Trying to focus now onto Seb. That's going to be essentially a dieback for him. Trying to retreat as BZM, very low on mana himself, and OG outnumbered. XXS, he gets off his Primal Split again thanks to the refresher now. Check out the damage onto Yuragi. And the sheep coming out from Amar to try to focus down this Faceless Void instead, but it looks like Yuragi might be falling. He does die. 3 dead in favor of ASTER, but it's going to be a trade for the Nyx Assassin. Amar, he's going to be spotted. He just bought back a dieback for the Razor now. Siege creeps to go through, so BZM can't really do too much about that. And I would assume they get the tier 3 and just go throne here. Is ASTER. They are going to try for it. XXS does have an ultimate available, I believe. He's going to get silenced for the time being. Is that thing bugged on the top? I'm not sure. Either way, the tier 4 tower is dead. There's only 2 members of OG are in the area. Ori has popped his BKB just to survive through BZM. Taiga, he actually pops his BKB, but he's trying to slow this down as much as possible. You can see Ori getting completely focused down, and he's dead to BZM's right click. But the complete target here from ASTER is the buildings.
He's trying to kill
Tier 4 towers are dead, and now they go for the throne. BZM living on a sliver of HP. Finally, the Primal Split comes out, and the GGs come out. ASTER secure themselves top 3. OG eliminated from the Arlington Major.